Schedule G executory contracts and unexpired leases. Schedule G is used to list and disclose executory contracts and unexpired leases that the debtor is a party to. Something that has not yet been fully performed or completed and is therefore considered imperfect or unassured until its full execution. An executory contract is a contract that was entered into by the debtor and is still ongoing at the time of the bankruptcy filing. For example, a lease of an apartment is an executory contract. Schedule G serves several purposes. Identification of contracts and leases. The primary purpose of Schedule G is to identify and list all executory contracts and unexpired leases that the debtor is involved in at the time of filing for bankruptcy. Provide detailed information. Debtors are required to provide detailed information about each contract or lease, including the name and address of the other party or parties involved, the nature of the contract or lease, and the terms and conditions of the agreement. Assisting creditors and the trustee. Schedule G is important because it helps creditors, the bankruptcy trustee, and the bankruptcy court understand the debtor's ongoing financial obligations. Treatment of executory contracts and leases. Depending on the type of bankruptcy, Chapter 7, Chapter 11, Chapter 13, etc., the treatment of executory contracts and leases can vary. In Chapter 7 bankruptcy, for example, the trustee may have the option to assume or reject these contracts. In Chapter 11 or Chapter 13, debtors may have the opportunity to propose a plan to continue or modify these agreements. Implications for creditors and debtors. Creditors with whom the debtor has executory contracts or unexpired leases listed on Schedule G will receive notice of the bankruptcy filing. They will have the opportunity to assert any claims they may have related to these agreements. The bankruptcy court will determine how these claims are addressed and whether the contracts should be assumed, rejected, or modified. Questions that are on Schedule G. 1. Do you have any executory contracts or unexpired leases? If not, check the box and file the form with the court with your other schedules. Fill in all of the information below even if the contracts or leases are listed on Schedule A, B, Property. 2. List separately each person or company with whom you have the contract or lease. Then state what each contract or lease is for. For example, rent, vehicle lease, cell phone. Person or company with whom you have the contract or lease. Please state what purpose the contract or lease is for. Make sure to provide the name, address, city, state, and zip code for each person or company. Thank you.